Okay, so we have an epidermal inclusion cyst here today. You can see, I always show it before we numb it, and you can see that it's kind of like a blackhead there. Most likely been there a while. The contents are probably pretty dry. It's about 1.5 centimeters. We just make a little cut to drain it, and then this will pop right out with a very small scar left over on the left neck. So we'll get that taken care of for her today. Okay guys, MrPopZit here, Greg Lynch, Derm PA. We have another neck cyst. We do a lot of neck cysts. And they're pretty tightly packed a lot of times. So a nice little capsule in there. We're gonna do a little, just a poke on the surface, squeeze out the contents, and then remove the sac here. She's nice and numb and ready to go. You can see here, it almost looks like a little blackhead, and about 1.5 centimeters. Do just a little poke here. No pain at all, right? No. Good, you shouldn't have any. That's good. I'm gonna feel just a little pressure here. That's good. Kind of comes out like a question mark sometimes. That's just a lot of dry content. So once we get that out, kind of shrinks the sac down just like that. And it's going to be a lot easier to remove now. I'm going to do just a small wedge cut right there. Just like that. Now we just try to grab that sac and lift it up out as we trim away. Kind of hear it because it's close to the ear. Okay. That's not a fun part, but it's just necessary. We'll try and separate that sac out. That looks good. That sac actually went down pretty good. You can see that's the lining of the sac right there, and just the connective tissue underneath. There we go. Let's separate it. That side. That is looking great. Take it all the way to the edge here. This is just some of that connective tissue. A little tiny bit of the sac will get there. And we can come over here and see this little sac here. There we can see the sac here. This is a little cut we made on the top. There's a little hair in there as well, it looks like, which is pretty common. You can see a little hair kind of rolled up in there. Just dry contents, and you can see there's usually an outer lining and an inner lining there. So that's pretty interesting to see. There's a tiny bit, pretty thin wall, as I thought too. That's good. And that's it. We got most of it out. We're just going to get the last little bit there that's on the corner. Right here at the edge. We don't want to leave any part of that lining because it can regrow. Don't want to have to go through this again. There it is. It's the last part of the sac. Nice clean removal. I'll show you that pocket there. This looks great. Barely a bleeder at all, which is nice. Pretty shallow. It was by the surface. And we're going to close that nice and just kind of come together just like that and barely be something she sees a couple months down the road. And that should not regrow. I don't see anything remaining in there. And it doesn't even look like there was vessels anywhere around it. So that's nice. I'll put in a couple stitches there. I might do just one little cautery. There's a tiny little vessel there, but that's it right there. Yeah, we'll kind of move it. Oh, good. It did great. It came out nice and clean, so it shouldn't come back. Just do a little grab of fascia there. approximate that right across the way. Get a good little bite. A small one like this, all we really need is one to close the pocket, and then the topical sutures will bring that skin together. We'll cut right there. All the way down. There we go. Perfect. So tight, huh? You can do it through the camera?
Yeah.
That's funny. Imagine if you were just working through the camera. That's what they do.
Yeah,
they do
so
laparoscopic removals of the gallbladder and stuff. I mean, can you imagine?
No.
It's like playing a video game, basically.
Yeah.
I've seen them do it. I've been in the surgeries. It's pretty amazing. All it takes is nicking a small artery in there, and then the whole screen just goes red. And they're like, okay, let's open it up. Like, game over. Time to get in and get real. Very nice. Put a little pressure bandage on that. That should heal just great. You don't want to do like a lot of sweating or anything or big working out for the first couple days here. Okay. As that's healing. Just a higher risk of infection if that happens. Let's see here. Nice. Perfect. A little bit of tissuey version there. You can see how that's puckered up a little. That's what we want to see. Just about, it's probably a 1.5, almost 2 centimeter cyst, and we got a 1 centimeter scar. So that's what we want to do, make it as small as we can. And that looks good. No bleeding, really. It'll be just a thin line in time that she barely sees. So looks great. Thanks for popping by. We want to thank her for sharing her procedure. And it's good to see those types of things, how we remove them, small or big. Same idea. We take that little bit of skin to help us pull on it, get underneath there, stop all the bleeders, and close that little pocket there. So have a good day. Hey guys, MrPopZit here, Greg Lindstrom, PA. Hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button to get the good word out. A lot of great things coming in 2021 on my channel. Exciting new things, some merch. It's going to be a fun time. You want to be a part of it? Don't miss out. Thanks for popping by.